Hi everyone, I'm Needlecraft Danny and I'm here for flosstube number 24. I'm totally unprepared. I thought I wouldn't get it done this week, and next week would have been a longer update with 2 weeks of progress. But I just came home from work like literally 2 or 3 minutes ago, and my boyfriend's not here yet. So he's coming any minute. I hope I have enough time. I try to do it a fast one. And I have an appointment later on, so I really thought I wouldn't get it done, but I got early off from work. So I have about half an hour. Let's try this. This means I'm totally unprepared. Normally I have my notes right in front of me and just read through it, what I want to tell you. I don't have that because I wanted to save the time for filming instead of preparing and then not be able to film. So yeah, let's get right started with a WIP update. If I have enough time, my boyfriend's not here and it's not too late, I have some haul, otherwise you will see next week. Yeah, let's start with my 30 minutes every day piece. So normally, I stitch every day 30 minutes. Last week was crazy. I think I stitched 2 days the 30 minutes. And then yesterday evening, I stitched more than 2.5 hours to make up for all the days I missed. The piece I'm talking about is the Joyful World Cell by the Sunflower Diaries. It's a freebie on her blog. It's a whole series, and I'm presently stitching December to get it up for December into my frame. November is right up here. And I get my cell phone to show you a picture of what it's supposed to look like. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what December is supposed to look like when it's done. And now I show you a picture of what it looked like last time I showed you. And this is where I'm at now. So, this is a needle minder from Danka Designs. I stitched this one on a 32 count Belfast linen in the color Silvery Moon. 2/2 with the called for gentle art sampler threads. And in most of the designs there's either 310 or B5200 or both of the colors of the DMC colors. You just pull like this. So I finished this. That works pretty good. I finished the screen over here before work today. Yesterday evening I finished this brown color to finish those branches and stuff. So wow, that works just perfect. Sorry. My plan for the next days, I want to finish the red, and then there's a brighter green, and so that's my way. And then I start with the white. There's a whole lot of white in this design. The bird is completely white and stuff, so yeah. As soon as I finished the white, there's not much left to do, so that's pretty cool. And that's the plan. So yeah, that's December for now. And I already love how the reindeer looks. It's not even half done or about half done, and it's looking really cool. So yeah, that's Joyful World Cell. For travel stitching, I'm presently stitching on a kit by Basilla. It's called the Tiny Stockings Ornaments, and there are 30 pieces. I finished the dog, and then I started with the angel down here. So I show you a picture of what it looked like last time here. And the angel is done. There we go. It's not perfect. So I actually finished all the cross stitches and all the back stitches on Saturday. And I wanted to start with all those French knots. So up in here, those are all French knots, and the eyes are French knots. And I started, and it did not work. Not at all. I went crazy, and it was not fun. So the needle in the kit is the needle I'm using for stitching those, and it's a 24 needle. So for my French knots, it was probably just too big. So Sunday and Monday I had my free days, so there's normally no treble stitching. And today when I got up for work, I packed a 28 needle into this kit. So I finished those French knots. They are not perfect. They definitely aren't. Especially the eyes, they are not even. But it worked better with the 28 needle than with the 24. And I finished the French knots, and this design is done, or the angel is done. So Saturday, as I said, I actually finished it without the French knots, and I still had some time left. So I started the next one, and the one I started, let me search for it. I can find it. There it is. The next one I started is this one up here in the corner, the Merry Christmas one. And I got a good amount done. So, sorry. I decided to divide this in like bands. So there's the top band, the second band with the bell and all those swirls. Then there's Merry Christmas and this bottom band. So I started in the middle and counted my way up to the band with the bell. And that's where I started. So the cross stitches in this band are all done, and I started back stitching on the bell. And as you can see there are 2 needles now in my Ada. That's the 24 that came in the kit, and there is my 28 needle, because in here there's another French knot, only one, but I will need the 28 needle for that one. So yeah, that's my tiny Christmas stockings. My goal for this one, I don't think I told you yet. My goal for those is to finish the bell. When the bell is done, my goal is reached. So yeah, I should be able to do that this year. And then I can move to another treble stitching piece. So we'll see. Then, for the challenges last week. It was the first week of Coco. I'm in the Enchanted Stitching Challenges group, and every month we have one Disney movie. This month it's Coco. And regarding to the movie, we stitch on challenges. So let me search for my notes, which challenges we had last week. I thought I would remember, but honestly, I just had no idea actually. So I have my notes somewhere in here, and as soon as I find them, I can tell you what I did stitch for what challenge. It's always the last page you look on. So here we go. Yeah. We should stitch on something with a new skill, because Coco's grandma, I think, had to learn a new skill to pay for her life after the husband left. So I said, for a new skill, I stitched on the Twisted Band Sampler by Northern Express's Needlework. And I'll show you a picture of what that one looked last time here. And this is where I'm at now. So I finished band 2, which consisted out of specialty stitches. So that was actually a new skill, because I had to learn those specialty stitches. And then I started on band 3, and here's half of a butterfly. Woo! My goal for the year is to finish this band 3, so I have to continue those half butterflies down, and then there's another color to finish those butterflies. But I wanted to first stitch with this color and then continue. The needle minder is from Denka Designs, and this is stitched 1/2 on a 32 count white opalescent linen with called for dinky dyes. yeah, those specialty stitches were diagonal herringbones, Smyrna cross variation, and I think Algerian eyelets. I think eyelets they were called. I'm not sure, but something like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I really love this piece, but I won't stitch on it anymore because I think about taking it as my next travel piece. Because now it's only cross stitch and I can do that during my lunch break at work. So that's probably my next travel stitching. So yeah, here we go. Next challenge was stitch on something that has been forbidden in your family, because at Miguel's family, music is forbidden. So I said I'm going to stitch on Dragon Dancer by Heaven and Earth Designs, because I think this dragon would look fabulous as a tattoo, and tattoos were forbidden at my house. I stitched on this one for another task. The task was stitch on something with a pet. Well, the dragon looks like he's her pet, so yeah. 1010 stitches into this one to finish both challenges with the highest skill level, or the highest points. Because 1010 stitches means 500 full crosses, and that means 2 challenges royal level done. So I showed a picture of Dragon Dancer last time. And this is where I'm at now. So I'm super happy. I nearly finished this column down here. And I moved over here to kind of outline the branch or the tree that's cutting through the page. And I'm kind of having a problem here. So I'm talking about this tree right here. So the first page ends about here, up to approximately here. So that's my first page. And that means I have to fill, that's my page break bottom wise, and over here where those parked threads are, they are parked on page number 2. So I have to fill all of this till the end of the year. So in 1.5 months. That's a lot. But yeah, okay. The needle minder is from Danka Designs, and I'm stitching this one on a 32 count 2/1 10 stitches, and I love how it's turning out. It's really beautiful. Yeah, so I have to fill a few stitches in here, and then the first 2 columns are actually done. And the last challenge from last week was stitch on something related to family. And I stitched on Wedding Birds by Nikki Pattern. By Nikki Pattern from Etsy, because I stitched this one for family. It's supposed to go to my boyfriend's sister as soon as she marries in August. So I show a picture of what it looked like last time here. And this is what it looks like right now. So I kind of finished this branch. I mean, I have to do a bit more over here, but it's meeting with another branch that's going up here. So yeah, they are meeting approximately here, and then I move over to the tree stem. So yeah, that one's done, and then I started in here filling between the birds, and then next time I move up here. After the twisted band sampler is done, this is going to be my 3rd project for travel stitching. So I should be able to finish my goal for this year. The goal is to finish half of the piece. This one is stitched on a 22 count 2/1 full crosses, And again, the needle minder is from Denka Designs. So that's the whole piece, and I'm super excited because I really like how this one is turning out. My stitches aren't as neat as I would like them to be, but that's okay. That's okay. I still like it a lot. So, I always think there's a stitch missing, but it's charted like that. I looked it up a few times already. Challenges for this week. I did not start yet with any challenges because, as I said yesterday, I was busy stitching on Joyful World Cell to finish my goal, or to get to a point where I'm up to date again, at least for my personal goal up to date. So I did not start yet. I haven't decided for all of the challenges. I'm just like, yeah, I'm 90% decided what I'm going to stitch on for the challenge. So I have to open it up to check the challenges out. First challenge is the one I'm not sure about yet. The challenge is called Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, and stitch on bright colors: blue, magenta, orange, yellow, or green. I could probably use the wedding birds because it's on very bright green fabric. But I thought about stitching on Dragon Dancer and stitch the parts outside of the branch because those are magenta colors. They are bright. They don't look bright on the picture, but in real life they are really bright. So I might stitch on those, but I need 510 stitches, so I'm not sure about that. We'll see. Yeah, probably this one. If not, then probably the wedding birds, because I thought about this challenge quite some time and I have no idea what to stitch on, and the sun is quite shiny at the moment. There's a window right there, and it's shining directly at the window and reflecting back at my face. So glad I showed you all projects I need to show you. Second challenge is marigolds make the path for the dead to follow home, and the bridge crossover between the land of the dead and the world of the living. Stitch on something with flowers. I decided to stitch on Lilac Fairy. That's a Vavaco kit. I have to turn a bit to not be like super shiny and sparkly. So yeah, that's Lilac Fairy, and I show you where I'm presently at with that one. I'm all finished up with the flowers, so I won't be able to stitch on the flowers, but I only need something with flowers. So I'm continuing this background over here and there and try to move it further down because I want to get to her waist approximately with the background as a year-end goal. This one will also come out. There's a watch party. So you watch the movie, and again, you get points if you stitch on something related to the movie. You get more points than if you stitch on something, and even more points than just watching. So I decided to stitch on Lilac Fairy again. I mean, it's only 1.5 hours, the movie, so there's not a lot of progress, but progress is progress. Yeah. That's probably the project I go to as soon as I watch it. I'm not sure when I'll be able to do this. I might be able to watch it with my boyfriend because we watched it on plane together and he liked the movie, but he already saw it, so he won't probably watch it again. But we'll see. Yeah. Next thing, to compete in the music festival in time, Miguel needed a guitar. So what would you contribute to his performance? What would you add? Would you add instruments, bring some friends, family as backup singers, or maybe give him a wild outfit to wear? I bring dancers. They can dance to his performance. Those are dancers. So I probably stitch on all other colors than magenta, so probably on the tree itself, so not the leaves, but tree stem, to save those brighter colors for the other task. And that 1,000 stitches gets me quite some way into this, gets quite some progress for this project. So that would be nice because I want to finish the first page this year. So I need some progress. Yeah, that's that one. Last challenge for this week. I did not bring the project, so I'm getting the project and I will be right back. Okay, as I said, I'm really unprepared, so yeah, stuff is now lying around here. Last challenge. Miguel quickly realizes that stealing the guitar was a mistake. Stitch on a piece that you have realized might have been a mistake to start, or you have made a mistake on it. I'm going to stitch on Colorado Mountains by Golden Kite. I did a mistake on this one. I started it 2/1 full crosses on 25 count. That was a big mistake, and I frogged it all and restarted 2/1 10 stitches on 25 count. So that was a big mistake, but I luckily had not a lot stitched, so frogging wasn't like too bad. But frogging is never fun, so yeah. Whew. I kind of feel like I'm rushing through it, and I probably am. So try to calm myself down. But with every car driving by, I'm looking if it's my boyfriend, and I have to stop the video. So here we go. That's where Colorado Mountains is presently at. My year-end goal is 1.5 pages, and 1.5 pages is done as soon as I finished the next column. This one is 10 stitches, as I said, so another column, I think, if I do the complete column, but I feathered in, the complete column would be about 650 stitches, so I might have 600 left. I probably just finish the column and have the challenge done and my year-end goal. So that's the plan with this one. It's kind of sad to finish the goal already, because I really like this piece. And meaning to finish the goal means I have to put it away for the rest of the year. I mean, it's only 1.5 months, but nevertheless, it kind of feels sad. But that's the goal, to finish the next column. Yeah, here we go. And that's actually it. That's pretty cool. I did not think I would get it done. So I have some time left. So let's do the haul. Just because I can, and then it's done, and I can pack the stuff away, because as soon as I receive some haul, I lie it right next to me, or I put it down here, because I know next time I film, it will be right in place, and I just need to grab it to show you. So it's already lying there, and yeah, I can just show you. So let's start with the boring stuff. I'm in a thread club, as you might know. If you watched some other videos, I told you before. I think I'm now 6 months in. The thread club is from Lakeside Needlecraft, and you participate for 18 months, and every month you get 27 or 28, that depends, skeins of DMC floss, and after those 18 months you have a full set. I already have a full set, but it's nice to have a duplicate set of those. So if I put the last skein of my duplicates, I know I need to buy some. So that's kind of my plan. As I said, I need another year to finish the thread club and to finish the second set. But I hope that till then I have set up my second set storage. I have an idea what I want to do, but I haven't done it yet, and I'm kind of out of space for the second set, so I just collect them, and as soon as I have the space sometime, then I might do it. So here's like the Needlecraft, and as I said, quite some DMCs. And this month, we had some wooden, it's not fabric, some wooden cross-stitch thingy. It's an apple. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm not sure if I like stitching on it. I never did, but I'm trying. I'm going to try, and then we'll see how it works out. I probably first Google or YouTube what you're supposed to do with those, but it's really cool to have some goodies in there from time to time. And then I had a 1, 2, 3 stitch order come in. There are actually 2 others on the way. But the first one came. So I got some charts and some supplies. Let's start with the Bewitching Pixies. I already have Gwen. I bought myself Minerva. And Zinnia. And all the beads for those. There are not a lot of beads. In her, there's only 1 pack of beads. And yeah, well, here are 4. But, you know, they're cute. And I already have Gwen, and I want to do them all on the same fabric. And I want to do them all. So now I have 3. That's cool. Not 1 started, but someday I will start them. All of them. At the same time. Probably. Yeah, and then I bought myself something else. I never saw this pattern before, and I just clicked through 1 to 3 stitch. I wanted to search for something else, and as I always do, I clicked on Mirabilia, and this pattern popped up, and I was like, "Ooh, never saw her. Have to buy her with everything." That's what I did. So the pattern I'm talking about is Bianca Bella. It's kind of Snow White related, and I love her. I don't know why. I'm into fairy tales, I always have been, but I saw her and had to buy her. So here's the pattern. Here are the 2 Karen water lilies for her. So this green one is Jade. And this one is Pine Forest. Probably try like this, so you might see them better. Yeah, they're beautiful, and I love how Karen water lilies feel. They're so soft. Yeah. Those are those. Then I got all the beads. I just did like this. I don't show you every bead. There are the beads for the 2 Bewitching Pixies are in there as well. So quite some beads. She's going to be sparkly. Even without the Bewitching Pixies beads, there are still quite some beads in here. Let's try this. Yeah, quite some beads. And then I decided on a fabric. And when it arrived, it was sparkly. I kind of overread it maybe while ordering it, but it's perfect. I like it being sparkly. So yeah, the fabric is big because she is big. It's a 28 count cashel linen in crystal rosewood. It's a hand dyed by Pictureless Plus, and here it is. And it's not as gray as it looks. It's really kind of pinkish reddish. I try to put the white background over there, but I first have to fold it so it's small enough for the white background, and we'll try again. Is that better? No, not at all. Oh, it's a beautiful color, and you can't see, but you can see the sparkle. Yeah, it's a beautiful pinkish, reddish color, and I really love it. I really love the sparkle, and I think I'm doing a floss toss, but I think it will be looking fabulous with her. So yeah, looking forward to start her, but yeah, probably next year. I don't know. I don't want to start any more projects. I already have a lot, but I keep buying and and kitting up, and yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, and one other thing, nearly forgot. I bought another chart. A chart that's not yet kitted up because it's expensive, and maybe you already know what it is. It's a chatelaine. Yeah, I bought one. I was always looking at this chart and always thought about buying and never did because it's expensive to kit them up. I mean, it's expensive to kit mirrors up, but chatelaines? And if I do one, I want to do it like really do one with all the silks and stuff. So yeah, I decided to not buy, like try to not buy anything next year or nearly anything except for the DMCs I need and stuff, but try to buy not a lot, and then maybe as a Christmas present for myself for next year. That would be great. The one I'm talking about is the Japanese garden mandala, and it's so beautiful. My boyfriend and I are kind of into Japan, and we both really like Japan. We've been there already, and we want to go again. So that's kind of perfect. Yeah. One day I'm going to kit it up, and one day I'm going to stitch it, but not for now. Not for now. Yeah, that's my Japanese garden mandala, and that's actually all my haul. So I actually finished this video. Can't believe it. That's cool. And I still have about 10 minutes till I have to get to my apartment. So yeah, I'm going to edit this one as soon as I'm back. I hope to get it done today. And I'm sorry again, I'm a day late, but that's probably what I'm going to continue. So probably my new filming days will be Tuesdays, because the challenges often are released my Monday morning. So yesterday they actually kind of forgot, or I think they fell asleep, so that's kind of cute, and couldn't post it. So they were released at 3 p.m. my time, which means I lose a whole day of stitching, and I can't tell you what I'm going to stitch on if I don't know the challenges. So I think about doing my videos on Tuesdays from now on, because I then know the challenges. And I already figured out I had the Monday to figure out what projects I'm going to stitch on for the challenges. So it's not like they get released and I sit right in front of my monitor and start filming. So yeah, probably I'm going to continue to film on Tuesdays. I think it's easier, and I think I can tell you more. So yeah, that's the plan moving onwards. And I think I talked enough, especially with rushing through in the beginning and now rambling on. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I wish you a wonderful stitchy week. Hope to see you next week on probably Tuesday. And yeah, goodbye.